Young and the Restless spoilers, Phyllis Summers' problem exists. Phyllis isn't with anyone romantically at the moment. Even if she was, Nick will always be one of the top men on her list of past loves and is the father of her only daughter, Summer Newman. Vic has often served as a rebound, or alternative couple for Nick. So, it makes sense that he'd be looking to revisit history right about now. For Chelsea's sake, she better hope Nick doesn't give in to Phyllis. If that happens, Chick is done. Though that might happen anyway, depending upon how far down memory lane Adam takes her. Nick Newman is unsettled on The Young and the Restless. He's seen his relationship with Chelsea Lawson tested since his brother returned from the dead. Now, with Connor Newman's issues in play, Nick is considering the circumstances. But he's also renewed contact with an old flame. Phyllis Summers is a threat to Chick just as she was to Chick back in the proverbial day. Whether Nick actually allows matters to go beyond gaming is yet to be determined, but he seems to be veering that way. Young and the Restless spoilers, focus on Connor Newman is reasonable. Did Chelsea need to move into the penthouse with Adam Newman? Well, it's easy to second-guess someone, especially when the child involved isn't one's own. Nick didn't do that and has been understanding of Chelsea's circumstances, yet he may be crossing a breaking point. As he's been saying, the problem is Adam. Nick acknowledges that his brother is trying to help Connor. But Morrow's character also believes that Adam is using the situation to his advantage and will do whatever's necessary to create a permanent Chatham revival. Chelsea truly isn't in love with Adam. Her move from Nick's home to the former Chatham home is purely based on Connor's emotional needs. Young and the Restless spoilers, Chelsea Lawson isn't in love with Adam Newman, yet Nick is also concerned with Chelsea's choice to move into the penthouse because of her history with Adam. Chatham ran very hot during their time together. If it wasn't for the explosion at the cabin, they would have flown off to a remote destination and lived out their lives until likely coming back when Adam's legal matters were resolved. But that wasn't how Y&R's more recent history played out. Chelsea did choose Nick and she wants to be with him when Connor's issues are solved. But how soon will that be, and will her feelings be influenced due to the proximity with Adam? Nick drops Christian Newman off at the ranch so he can spend time with Victor Newman and Nikki Newman. When Nick says he's got a date with Chelsea, Victor asks what are Nick's career plans now that Chelsea's ruined his political dreams. Nick is uncomfortable with Victor's comment. Victor then reminds Nick that he sacrificed his campaign for Chelsea and Connor, and now they're with Adam. Victor exits the room, and Nikki expresses her concern for Nick too. Nick says it was difficult ending the campaign. Nikki then wonders if Chelsea knows how much she hurt Nick and how this has led to everyone having trouble trusting her. Nick agrees things are bad, but he knows where he stands with Chelsea. After Nick leaves, Nikki and Victor discuss Chelsea. They agree Chelsea isn't the right woman for Nick. The topic then switches to people changing. Nikki says she loves the new Victor, then remarks about how proud she is for Billy addressing his issues. Later in the evening, Nikki tells Victor that Nick and Chelsea's date didn't go well. Nikki wonders if she should have a talk with Chelsea, and Victor jokes that everyone thinks he's the one that meddles in others' lives. Nikki agrees not to talk to Chelsea. Nick then stops by to pick up Christian. While Victor is getting Christian ready, Nick tells Nikki he knows what to do now.